All right. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. All right, brothers and sisters, I hope you all had a great day. Today is Tuesday. So we're back again at it. We're back at it again with another live to talk about my book, The Money Game So Black People Can Win and Dominate. You should have the book by now. If not, shame on you. Why would you even be here? Looking at the title, The Money Game Book, right? The Money Game Book. If you're not concerned about money, want to know about money, to be a better student of money, be a better purveyor of money, you should be investing your time in something that you're interested in. But if you're here, I assume that you want to know, what is this brother talking about, the money game? I haven't heard of that before. I have heard of that before. So let me see what he's talking about. Well, I'm so glad you decided to stop by, because that's the purpose of these lives. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I come to you live to talk about my book, right? The Money Game So Black People Can Win and Dominate. Win and dominate. That is the name of the game. It's not to play just to play. It's not to play to be average or pretty good or better than somebody else. It's to play to win and dominate, to play at your highest level of capability. And you never know what that is until you shoot for the stars or shoot for the moon, so you can fall among the stars. So, brothers and sisters, we want to come to you on Thursday and Saturday and Tuesday, as I said. And this is just a peep into the book, give you an idea, just a little teaser on what to expect in the book. But you have to buy the book to get the idea, the full, comprehensive, complete idea of what do I mean from my experience, 44-year experience on this journey, learning and playing the money game. What do I mean? And how you can save a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of wasted money or invested money by learning from my experience. All right. Now, this book is 200 pages, 19 chapters. But of course, you can't talk about money, right, in any one book, any two books, any three books. What I've learned, that anything of great importance, of great depth, you can have a library of just that subject matter, and you still be just scratching the surface, right? Just scratching the surface. And that's how, exhaustive, if you will, the money is. And then you got different pockets of money, right? But we're talking about individual. We're talking about money, understand the money game on a personal level, personal financial empowerment. Everything starts with the individual, expands to couples, expands to family, expands to neighborhoods, expands to cities and society, city, states, countries. All right. But it all starts with that individual. So we have to understand that. And there's a lot of things I cover in that book, things that you wouldn't even imagine somebody would talk about when talking about money. So on these Zooms, brothers and sisters, not Zoom, but on these live, we want to come and just pull something out of the book, right? Just give you a little something to think about, so you can say, man, I want that book, right? I want that book. And where'd you go to get it? You go to the website you see at the bottom of the screen, themoneygamebook.com. I'll give you 2 gifts just by giving me your name and email address, right? I've bought books and been a part of book launches for years, right? And they'll give you gifts after you buy the book. But I'm going to give you 2 free gifts just by giving you your name and email address. And then the second page, you'll be able to buy the book still if you want the book. But I'm going to deliver these 2 free gifts for you. Just say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for going to the website. Thank you for entering your name and email address. Why? Because there's something in business called lifetime view of a customer. Not 1 sale, not 2 sales, but over a lifetime, having a customer over a lifetime. What is the value of that customer? All right. So get on that list, brothers and sisters. You're going to get 1 you're going to get an audio entitled The Money Game. It's going to be downloadable immediately upon going to the second page. Then the second gift is going to be a private, exclusive Zoom call with me and you. So you can ask me questions about the book, ideas and concepts in the book, right? And how to make it practical in your life. Now, Daryl, that sounds good, but how can I use that in my everyday life? So that's going to be a private Zoom coming up pretty soon here. Now, we're waiting on to set the date is we're waiting to get over 100 subscribers to that website. Right now, the last I checked a couple of days ago, we're right at 82? Probably have a few more now. But if you're watching right now and you have not gone to that website, themoneygamebook.com, go there right after this, put in your information, get your free audio, and then you'll be on the list for that free private Zoom. All right. But it doesn't stop there. We're going to use this, God willing, to build a network of like-minded people. That's what it's all about. This is the enemy. He gathers together. He gets like-minded individuals with the same ultimate goal and objective. And they come together and they win and dominate. So we have to do the same thing. And there's 40 million black people. So it's like a whole lot of us in our groups have the same objective, which should be freedom, not money, not prestige, not honor, right? In the land of the free, so America calls itself. It tells you right there, the land of the free. So if you're not shooting for freedom, there's only two things. You're either going to be free or you're going to be a slave. It's only two. There is no in between. All right. So we cover some information. So get on that list, brothers and sisters, so we can develop a relationship. All right. Now, tonight, real quick, in about 4 or 5 more minutes, we want to talk about a topic. All right. That any of these can be expounded to chapters and books. Right. The objective of this book is to cause a paradigm shift and to take the lid off of your thinking. Paradigm shift, and take the lid off your thinking, so now you can go out and you can do your own discovery. To win and dominate is to understand that you and we have to take full responsibility. Oh, he didn't tell me, or he didn't go into that, or why didn't he say that? No. Once you get put on game, then it's your job, my job, our job is to go and get more and more and more and bring it back. Not keep it to yourself. I'm going to blow up. I talk about that in the book. I'm going to blow up. I'm going to show these Negroes. See, that's the Willie Lynch mentality. So we want to cover something in this book. It's chapter number 7. For those of us who have our books, students, turn to chapter 7, page 58. All right, but what we want to talk about is actually on page 61. All right. What did I put in there? I think that's what I put in there. It should have it where I can see the title. But I think the title that I chose is Enemy to Your Money. Enemy to your money. It's hard. It's impossible to win and dominate if we are not first aware and crystal clear of what our enemy is that's in the way, that's stopping us, right? The enemy is more than just an objection, an obstacle. The sole purpose of the enemy is to stop you and me and us from advancing and achieving our objective. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that every living creature has a natural enemy. Grass has a natural enemy. A tree has a natural enemy. Animals have natural enemy. A cat has a natural enemy. A dog, a lizard, everything has a natural enemy. Even the human being has a natural enemy. And the most honorable Elijah Muhammad goes as far as to say the black man and woman has a natural enemy. We'll get in more into that on our private calls. We'll go more into that on our show that we have now, the Money Game Show. On YouTube every second and fourth Sunday. We're having one coming up this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. More about that later, or just go to Closing the Gap broadcast on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit notification, and then you'll be notified of that show. And we'll get more into these details so we can expound on these things, right? Expound on these things. So, a natural enemy. We cannot go out here saying that we want to win and dominate the money game, and we're not crystal clear of what our natural enemy is, who our natural enemy is. What is our natural enemy? There's people, that's our natural enemy. There's places that are our natural enemy to the money game. And there's things that the nature, meaning that the sole purpose is to not allow us to succeed. It's our failure. See, so you and I have to be clear, first of all, to know there is a natural enemy to me winning and dominating at the money game. Kind of comes to grips with it. Everybody don't want us to win and dominate at the money game. So the question is, who are they? Where are they? And what is stopping us? And I get into that in more detail in the book. All right, brothers and sisters? So just know, all right, everybody doesn't want us to be successful. Everybody's not our friend. Even those who smile in your face, as who is that, the OJs? Right? So we have to be clear on this. Not emotional. See, when you're dealing with the money game to win and dominate, at that level, to win and dominate, that I've learned, it's not emotional. You want to keep the emotions down. Even if they rise up, you want to push them down. Because the less emotional that you can be around money, the more intelligent and rational you can be around money, and the better chance you and I have to win and dominate. But just know that we have an enemy. You have an enemy. We have an enemy to our financial empowerment as a people, as individuals, as a community. Just know there's forces out there that would rather for us to be dependent on government, dependent on Social Security, dependent on Medicaid and Medicare and Section 8 and government assistance, than for us to be financially empowered and have the mindset to win and dominate, because now we're going to get what's rightfully ours. All right, brothers and sisters. So once again, go to themoneygamebook.com, get on the list, get the free gift, get a notification. God willing, the next month or so, we'll be able to send you out the date and time and location for the private Zoom, just for those that have registered at that website. So if you're on one of my other lists, you won't get on that invite. Only those that go to themoneygamebook.com will get an invite once we exceed 100 subscribers. And as of last week, we're at 82, so that's 18 more, really less than that. So spread the word, brothers and sisters, spread the word. Sharing is caring, and sharing is the new economy. All right? So as always, I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. All right? Until Thursday and Saturday, and this Sunday, Closing the Gap broadcast on YouTube, 6 p.m. Central, we got our very first guest on this show, and you want to be there. We're going to talk about building wealth through home ownership. All right, peace.